Man, oh man, it has been quite the crazy morning within the world of crypto. Now, just a few hours ago, of course, we got information that Binance was being sued by the CFTC due to the fact that they believed that Binance had violated regulations in regards to things like derivatives. Now, just a few minutes ago, we got information that the CFTC is also suing CZ, in which they are alleging that there were over 300 accounts directly or indirectly owned by CEO Changpeng Zhao, or of course CZ. Now, many people originally were like, well, duh, obviously they're going to trade on their own exchange. What would they do? Go to Kraken or go to Coinbase? But they're not seeing the true picture of what this genuinely could mean, especially within the world of crypto. Let me explain. Now, let me make one thing clear. I am a fan of Binance. I am a fan of CZ at this given point. From what I can tell and from what we have seen, he has made many of his moves based off of what is best for users. And as long as that does continue to be the case, I will continue to support him. So don't take this as me fudding Binance. I'm simply just saying how this could be an issue if it is true. So if it is true, let me give you an example of what this could look like. For example, considering the fact that Binance themselves do the vast majority of the volume within crypto, considering Binance, not Binance US, but Binance, has done over $10 billion in trading volume in the last 24 hours, compared to $1.2 billion from Coinbase and $600 million and less from the rest, you can see that they have access to a lot of knowledge about what users are doing. So say, for example, a bunch of users go to Binance and they say, you know what, we're selling Ethereum right now. Well, if they have the capability of seeing that these users are about to sell their Ethereum and they do the vast majority of the volume, well, likelihood is Ethereum's price is about to fall. So if then Binance and CZ are going forward and saying, you know what, let's front run this, let's actually sell our own Ethereum first before our users are capable of doing it, so we can sell it at a higher price before all of this volume starts to bring the price of Ethereum down. Of course, then leading those retail investors to have lost possible profits that they would have seen had Binance, of course, not technically front run them. Or for example, if you're a crypto trader and you have, of course, a leverage trade open in which you have a liquidation level. Well, considering this is Binance and they have access to all of the information on the exchange, if there is a vast majority of liquidations that would happen at, say, let's call it $1,300 for Ethereum, when they're well aware, well, if we can move this market down with enough money with our 300 accounts, we could probably see the price of Ethereum hit that $1,300 level, liquidate those people, which is obviously beneficial for the exchange. Now, am I saying that they're doing this? No, I'm not saying that they're doing this. But playing a game of poker against someone who can see your hands is typically a losing bet. Now, we're going to be honest here. The US government, Congress, many of these gigantic corporations, they are doing this too. We're not going to lie about it. Realistically, there is insider trading and all of this front running happening all over the place. But the issue here is that they are the people who are in charge, and we as crypto people right now are seemingly the enemy. And so if they can prove that this is what CZ is doing, they can paint him in an absolutely horrible light, which is just simply not good for crypto, and then base their litigation and base some of their different amendments of the rules and laws because of it. And so the issue that we have here is that you can't say, well, just because they're doing it, I can do it. No, because sadly, they're the house. They're the ones in charge, and we kind of just follow their rules. Now, many people are going to say, well, Binance is not a US-based company. Well, Binance US is. And the issue is that we have seen multiple reports that there has been some type of funneling from CZ and from Binance to Binance US. Now, is that a problem? No. Generally, most people just assume that happens. But CZ has come out and says that Binance US is simply just a company that licenses the technology and all of the different things that they offer from Binance, that they are not connected and that there is not a funneling of money. FTX Alameda Research, kind of similar, right? And so if it comes out that that is not true, and if the US government and the CFTC can prove that there is funneling between Binance US and Binance themselves, and that there is commingling of funds, well, then that technically does put Binance within the jurisdiction of the United States, and that is a problem. Now, are they going to shut down Binance? No. Is this probably going to go to court? No, I don't see this happening, but it does give them enough of a case to bring on drama and bring on problems with CZ and give them even more of a reason as to why all of these crypto exchanges are scams and why we just need to trust the government. It gives them just a reason to be able to do these things and to start trying to drag as many people out of crypto as they possibly can, which kind of seems to be their agenda right now. And so because of that, what you need to understand is that, one, if this is what's happening, it's really not cool. That's not something you want to see. You don't want to see your transactions being front run and you losing money because they are doing insider trading on their own exchange. That's just simply not cool. Now, if he just had his own personal account on Binance and he was just buying and holding and doing whatever, I wouldn't really care that much. But if there is active manipulation within this market in order to capitalize on users' funds as much as possible, that's a problem. I don't think they're doing the FTX move where they're taking users' funds and trading them. I really don't think that's happening, to be honest. But there could very well be some type of manipulation and the abuse of power here, and then that's the problem with me. And so, as of now, I'm not saying that's the case, but it is something that I'm aware of could very well be a problem. But as of now, of course, the whole thing that I would say is just to sit back and watch what happens. You shouldn't have your money on Binance. You shouldn't have your money on Binance US. You shouldn't have it on a centralized exchange at all whatsoever. You should have it on a hardware wallet. So this isn't a necessarily horrible thing for you, but if this does come out to be true, and if this is something that turns up to be a really big thing, well, then obviously that could impact crypto prices, leading us to see probably a big fall in the vast majority of our crypto. So I will continue to update you as this does play out. I still do, kind of resonate in favor with CZ and Binance right now, because they have been the ones who have been defending us and protecting us from this bullshit that the government's been doing as much as they can. So it doesn't shock me that the government's going after them with everything they can. But as of now, again, this is something that is seemingly sketchy, and I definitely would like to hear CZ's side of it and hear what this resolution will be before I do continue to make judgment decisions on this whole thing. But as of now, of course, I will continue to give you unbiased commentary as this does play out. And if you do want to see that, all you got to do is subscribe to the channel to make sure you don't miss the next video. But with that said, I did cover a lot of the technical analysis of what Bitcoin and many cryptos are doing just this morning. So make sure you go check out my last video, and I will see you all next time. Peace.